You know those words, they hurt me. You'd found out what made me angry, then use it to your ability. Now you're trying to avoid me. You're the big problem here, a bully to many for so many years. Now shut your mouth, close your ears. Never learned your lesson and nobody cares. That's what you're here for, here to make me miserable. I know you get joy out of it. You hurt me but call me the same names again. You know I never let go, and that's so unforgivable. I know you ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You ruined my childhood. You'd hurt me and do it all over again. You always made sure I was last, never was anyone's friend in class. You always seemed angry and mad, but I know deep down you are so sad. You are so sad. Happy people don't do shit like that. So stop dragging me down. So stop dragging me down. That's what you're here for, here to make me miserable. I know you get joy out of it. You hurt me but call me the same names again. You know I never let go, and that's so unforgivable. I know you ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You ruined my childhood. You'd hurt me and do it all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Dusty Pro League! Let's go! Make sure the audio's working. Let's go! Alright, we're good, we're good. Welcome back, everybody. If there's any issues, drop it in the chat. Man, I'm excited to be back. I hope you are excited to be here because we've got a banger. We've got one guy who's been on PC for time. He's used controller the past few days to warm up for this match right here. He goes by the name of SKEPTAAR. Check out his channel in the description below. But don't write off his opponent. Going into this match is the favourite. It's SP Apollo 25. He has been on console for a long time. He's been playing this for a long time. And he, for the first, not maybe the first time, I don't know, I can't remember round one. It's been over 5 months. I can't remember round one. But he hasn't been the favourite yet. I think this is a first to be the favourite for him. So he's got a lot of supporters behind his back. He's got the whole of SP behind his back, and he's got a few haters from people outside the SP. We've got Code Green in chat saying Apollo GOAT. Let's get active. We've got FlexR6 in chat. W's. We've also got Bannockburn in chat saying let's go with some fire emojis. Run this up. Get this out to everybody you know. Send it out. Look, a lot of people are busy right now, but we make do. Look, we're always putting out content, so we don't need to wait for people. You can go back, you can rewind this, you can check out my created playlist on my channel in the playlist section to see all of my videos that have been sectioned out into different parts. Yes, you're out just now, FlexR6. If you are out just now, then thank you for being here. Thank you for making the trip here. And you know, Flex, you'll be being one of these people sometime, so get analysing. Right, I think we get into this. Of course, if there's any issues, please tell me. Look, this has been over 5 months, like I say, over 5 months. There could be any issues happening here. I've tried my best. Hopefully things go well. Let's move over to the gameplay. Everything is looking good just now. Maybe throughout the stream I'll change the audio levels of some things, but here we have it, and I'm going to be looking at the bans first. We've got SKEPTAAR, who's went for Blitz and Bandit. Now, he did say that in school. He said that he was going to go for Blitz and Bandit. Now, the thought process behind that, you know, it's just who Apollo plays. He loves them German duels, and Blitz out the game now makes it a more struggling game for Apollo, as he does like to use that shield a lot, get a wee flash and a wee cheeky knife. Bandit, on the other hand, is just another operator he knows very well, knows inside out, and so he has been banned. FMG9's going to be out to play with the barbed wire, which isn't what you'd usually see, but we're not going to underestimate what Apollo has in his lockers. Now, Bannockburn is a step ahead of me. He's already putting the score predictions, so that does remind me, everybody in chat right now, drop your score predictions. Come on, get them dropped. We want to see who's right, because I don't think we've had anybody who's hit the nail on the head yet. We say 7-5 to Apollo from Bannockburn. We also say 7-5 to SKEPTAAR from FlexR6. Now, FlexR6 on PS, I did create a party. I don't know if I added your right account to it. It's for Dusty Pro League Watch Party. Of course, as this goes on, tell me if the game should be a bit louder, if I'm too loud or whatever. I can balance things out. As I say, it's been over 5 months. Now, SKEPTAAR, he's moving in east stairs quite fast. He's rocking that diamond charm. We know about the diamond charm. We know that he takes pride in it. He got it on PC. He's using it on controller. Back on PlayStation. Taking out 90 cam. He's made a fast move here to take a lot of map control. Takes down that barricade, and now angles are going to get opened up. Apollo used barricades to close down angles. He doesn't want a lot of things to think about. And now with SKEPTAAR taking down these barricades, it's going to give him lots of things to think about. Sechillis is in chat. Welcome to chat. We get in. Let's go. Apollo, he's going to swing here. SKEPTAAR, it's just tucked on that doorway. The jackal thing comes out. Apollo's going to retreat. He's hid behind. They're going to switch back to SKEPTAAR. Some shots get traded out, but SKEPTAAR's going to be the one hitting his shots. Apollo swings again, gets destroyed. SKEPTAAR takes round 1. Brilliant shots there. He kept his body in cover, swung when he needed to swing, had that Peeker's advantage, hit his shots, everything went perfect for SKEPTAAR there. Apollo, I think the nerves are getting to him just now in this first round. I've been in this situation before. People in chat have been in this situation before. It takes a few rounds to really find your groove. We've got Sechillis, however you say it, saying who TF am I supposed to root for? You root for whoever you want to root for, but drop your score predictions in chat, Sechillis. I want to see what you're thinking for this game. We've got Code Green, who says 9-7 to Apollo. Code Green knows how scoring works in Rainbow Six Siege, which does surprise me, as he doesn't play the game very often. But 9-7 to Apollo, this could definitely be that type of match, a long one, a very entertaining one. It will definitely be. Cole Green saying luck, you know, it's that first round, it doesn't mean much, but it does set the tone for the match. So SKEPTAAR gets a crucial point behind his back. FlexR6 is pleased with SKEPTAAR's round there. Audio check.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, audio's all good. Bannockburn's telling Apollo to keep level-headed before going into this. Bannockburn did give a little bit of advice to Apollo, I think. They might have ran up a few 1v1s. They definitely done a rank game, and so Apollo has all the training going into this short-term, whereas SKEPTAAR has all the training going into this long-term, as he was training for a few more days. But technically Apollo has long term as well, because he has been playing on console his whole life. 2 minutes 30 to go. That's the time that we're dealing with inside this Pro League situation. SKEPTAAR making another fast move, clearing stuff out, and Apollo's going to ping Hatch, telling his teammates to go up there right now. I've seen a SKEPTAAR round shows more Apollo, so I can't decide. Switch to Apollo. Apollo Prime incoming. What do you mean switch to Apollo? I know there's a bit of a delay, so I wouldn't, like, this isn't when you wanted me to switch to him, but I don't know what you spotted that I didn't. He's going to be sitting inside bathroom, no, checking out open area. SKEPTAAR going to go for the swing. I don't know if SKEPTAAR's drone actually saw Apollo. It might here. Doesn't yet. Now it does. And Apollo, he's been spotted. He's going to try and get that drone though, can't. And now, swing or be swung. Apollo going to make a rotation late on. Skeptaar chucks out a frag grenade. He's sat inside main lobby right now. He wants to cook one up. He can still quick peek on controller. He's still got it. Apollo's put himself in a corner. This isn't great play. That's a good frag grenade. And oh, Nelly gets him. But stopped by the wall. Apollo taking some precautionary shots. Skeptaar's going to be going down the hallway. No, he's not. He's going to stop having his body covered. Apollo swings and Skeptaar's there to it first. Headshot landed by Sledge's AR. After all the nerfs, Skeptaar still finds a way around Ubisoft's antics. And Apollo being took down for the second round in a row. Apollo is definitely looking nervous, putting himself into corners. Didn't have hatch reinforced. Had to use a C4 for the rotate. He's not prepared for this one, but like I say, it takes a few rounds to get into the swing of things, so we'll see how this goes. Apollo Prime, bro, the commentary is so ahead of the gameplay, it's well funny. Unlucky, get in, good round. When you say the commentary is far ahead, I'm going to take that as a compliment. I'm hoping there's not some crazy thing where the audio is coming through before the gameplay. That would suck, and I've got no... I don't think that would be fixable. But I mean, that is what it is, isn't it? Apollo needs to quick peek his corners so he can actually see what's going on. Yup, it's definitely a flaw in his game. Now, I've seen him quick peek before, surprisingly, but he doesn't use it too much, and I think if he's going to be putting himself into little corners, looking all nervous during these rounds, a quick peek could definitely help him feel more comfortable in his surroundings. But this is kind of annoying me a bit. Really? Well, it's a little bit annoying seeing Apollo with these vault cams because he just sticks them on the roof or the walls, on the ceiling or the walls, and yeah, I don't know. He doesn't try and hide them, he just gets a good sight. Skeptaar's drone is going to see Apollo straight away, and Apollo is not aware of it. A wee teabag, and Skeptaar's going to rotate round here, trying to get an angle through the window, and maybe can find it. Taking out the monitors, bit of pre-fire. Skeptaar has got Apollo in CC. No, he doesn't. Apollo's out at Armory. Made a big rotate, but that's unnecessary shots there. He's now put a wee hole in the barricade that he can get shot from, and he's just shooting for the sake of it. The audio's coming through before the gameplay. It took a solid second until he pulled out the nade from when you said he did. Damn. I've got no idea why that's a problem. No idea how we would fix it. It is what it is. I'll review the stream later on and maybe fix it if I can. But maybe there's a chance that I just said it before he'd done it, like assuming that he's going to pull the grenade. But I don't know. I like to see a best of 3 game so that the nerves aren't too big of a deal. Yeah, unfortunately it'd just be so long. Well, it's good to be long, but in all sorts of ways. But it's good that the series would be long, but to stream it all was just a bit hefty. Oh wait, actually, Apollo 20... Oh, and Skeptaar somehow wins that! I've been caught lacking. Skeptaar's been caught lacking. No, he hasn't. The ops do not get him. Apollo slammed down into the ground. Apollo, what are you doing? You've been beat by Skeptaar. Oh my gosh. Damn. I was looking at chat, look up at the screen, Apollo, he's looking round the corner, and somehow Skeptaar manages to destroy him, clapping his beanie down into the ground, and Apollo has been put 6 foot under. 3-0 down already. We are 15 minutes into the stream, and Apollo has conceded 3. And the chat has popped off to that one. Oh my. Sicius, or I'm switching between Sicius and Sicillus. I'm going to say Sicillus. Sicius sounds nicer, but I'll say Sicillus. He says how. Barney says fairs. Gosh dang from Joseph Periwinkle Victorio Biden. A lot of surprise there. Code Green saying no. Also no ops. Fairs. If Skeptaar doesn't have ops, they don't have ops, but all of us have some ops. See, you say minimal ops, so he has got some ops. Barney likes the jokes. He knows. It's actually a skill issue at this point. It is a bit. I didn't expect it to be this one-sided in this stage of the game. No ops done. Slimed my mans. No. What a kill. Comically low amount of ops. No way. WTF. And then a big spam of the ops. Done. Slimed my mans. And Dank Express coming in with a spam as well. Unfortunately, it's not a spam of donations. I don't have donations set up either. But usually streamers would be like, big spam donations. Thank you for the sub, guys. And we are getting the ops done slimed my mans. Done slimed my mans. Hey, I'd rather have a lively chat than getting donations. Unpopular opinion. It's all about community. SKEPTAAR in the building again. Don't think he's took out the default cam. There's no way for us to see, so we can't get below the ground. And if we do, then the top floor gets eliminated, so we can't go below the map. And yeah, you know. So SKEPTAAR sneaks his way up the stairs. Apollo doesn't know, but now he does, as SKEPTAAR goes for a bit of pre-firing. Apollo holding metal door. SKEPTAAR, he's shot his bullets. Again, not taking out the camera. A lot of people hating him for this, but actually it's a very smart play. Apollo isn't using cameras. He takes out that one, but Apollo isn't using cameras. There's no need to take them out. It makes too much noise. So SKEPTAAR playing this one very sneakily and well. Assuming that Apollo is already looking round to offices, he's destroyed that as a wee distraction. He's created another angle for himself to try and see a little tucked angle into that doorway. Apollo chucking out a impact, which is quite random, onto that, just destroying the map here. Frag grenade did get chucked out, which was maybe a misinput, probably a misinput. SKEPTAAR holding down into Africa just now. And Apollo does not dare cross in the Red Sea, as he knows that SKEPTAAR is waiting there. Could shoot through there, maybe would have got a kill, but we don't have wall hacks. Unfortunate timed frag grenade. Thunderbird stations that he could have used get took out, and now he's going to move into sight. He's got diffuser, of course. He's in, sees the head of Apollo. Apollo hits the shots, bit of lean spam, but actually SKEPTAAR comes away with getting more damage done. Apollo's got the Thunderbird station. SKEPTAAR could have done with him now. Diffuser is going down. Pros don't fake. He's not a pro because he just faked. Apollo now, he's been pushed back to the back of B, and SKEPTAAR has enough time to get the bomb down, but Apollo isn't going to be making any moves, which is smart. Playing it safe. SKEPTAAR goes for the swing. Can't find the head of Apollo. Bit of quick peeking here, but nothing's going to come from it. Diffuser is getting put down. 10 seconds to go. Apollo goes for the swing now, but SKEPTAAR's been given that time to put down Diffuser. He's going to move back to the double doors offices, but he's got to be careful that he doesn't get flanked here. And he is going to be careful of that. Holds that 90 corridor. This is a big round for Apollo. 25 seconds to go. He doesn't know this, but we do. That angle's going to come in clutch for SKEPTAAR. He's moving up on the doorway, and SKEPTAAR swings. It's an immediate headshot. Apollo took down. And it's 4 to SKEPTAAR, 0 to Apollo. Shout out to everyone in chat. We're hitting 9 viewers right now. 9 viewers on Dusty Pro League. One of them's obviously me. Hey, if you haven't already, we've got 1 like on the video. I know there's another 8 of yous here. Like the video, man. We need this out to the algorithm. Nah, we probably won't get out to the algorithm. We're OzzytheeOne, but look, we're at populating big Rainbow Six Siege series. We're the best Rainbow series on YouTube. Make sure you like this video. It doesn't take up phone storage. It doesn't cost a lot of your time. Please show the support, it'd be very much appreciated. Right, now I need to scroll back in the chat. There's so many slimed my mans. Comically large skill issue. There is a big skill issue here. I don't know where it's came from. Code Green saying pop open a J20. I don't have a J20. Maybe get Apollo one because he looks like he's needing it. About to get slimed. Pop open SKEPTAAR's head. Facts. We do need to see that 4-0 is not a good deficit to be in. Damn right, hold on, I'm still scrolling down this chat. Ops ain't expecting this for real. Apollo ain't built for these streets, car. That is true, man. That is very true. Apollo needs to get his strap and get out there. SKEPTAAR didn't stick. What a pooper. Apollo win. Make this a good stream. The ops done slime my mans. FFS, man. This mofo, man. No way, man. Carbon built for these streets. Apollo getting the hate. Apollo is getting artillery chucked at him, but here he has a chance to redeem himself. SKEPTAAR does look like he wants to push in CC, and I think Apollo heard the explosion. He's going to be making sure that doorway's closed. Sees the drone, and getting spotted as visual is not what you want. SKEPTAAR holding the double doors there, but you know, he's fully aware that he can just go and plant. Is Apollo aware of this? Apollo is aware of this. He's going to be rotating back to site now. Oh, both players here going to swing, and Apollo gets it! SP Apollo 25 gets one in the bag. Look at that bulletproof cam. I didn't see that get put off. Jeez. And it's the first headshot for Apollo. SKEPTAAR finally been put down. And that is the momentum that Apollo has been looking for. He's at least got one round in the bag before switching to attack. Of course, he's got a round or two still until he switches to attack. Disliked. Don't dislike Sachias or Sachillis. Good round flicks indeed. I think that was a bit back though, so you know, the chat is doing their job here. So I need to scroll back in that. Apollo has to use more of his utilities, that's very true, and I think if he does use more of his utilities, he needs to use it actually smart. He's just slapping vault cams around the place, not trying to hide them. He slapped a bulletproof cam on the wall there, which can get destroyed so easily. C4 at bathroom and tellers wasn't ready for the rotate to be made, so he had to use the C4. He does need to be a bit smart in that aspect. Apollo has to use more of his gun, that is true as well as the Chalice. White Van Gogh, welcome to the chat. This game sucks. Try what is that? The Yog. I don't know what I've just said there, but hey, if you think the game sucks, that's perfectly fine. But drop a like in the video, everybody. Doesn't harm you. Drop the like, show the support. As I said, I'm not out here for donations. I just want a subscription, a like, and a comment. And also a good chat, which you are definitely living up to. If Apollo doesn't win this round, I will unsubscribe. Or, well, Code Green, if you're talking about last round, then you stay subscribed. If you're talking about this round, then hopefully Apollo clutches up. I'm going to focus back on the game now. SKEPTAAR slaps down an OSA window on... I actually forgot that. This on supply, I think. Yeah. On supply. Gives him a nice line of sight, maybe telling him where Apollo is, if he's sitting in there, or in the other circumstance he's sat in customs, which he is. SKEPTAAR has made his way into ventilation and is going to be taking stuff slow. He's still got 2 minutes on the clock. We saw in that Sledge and Thunderbird round that SKEPTAAR time went against him, but he still managed to clutch up. His drone will get destroyed. He's still got one more, but Apollo's took out one. And now SKEPTAAR is going to be making his moves. You can see he's peeking down the hall. Apollo, his head's going to come into frame there, and it's a freebie for SKEPTAAR. Oh, jeez, peeps, man. Apollo slammed again. That is a wee shame. He's just trying to swing, but if you swing like that, then as we see, it's such a freebie for if someone's holding it. It's a slow crouch swing. You want to be doing a fast standing one. I mean, sometimes the slow crouch can win, but it isn't preferred. So Chalice spazzing out. Apollo, I'm guessing that was Apollo actually winning, because the comment after that is W's from Bannockburn, which, as I say, I'm guessing is Apollo winning. Get in, way from Sachillis. He's happy that. Well, I mean, actually, I don't know. Because this is further back, I'm guessing that's when Apollo won, but it might have not been. Come on, Apollo, good round. SKEPTAAR Pooper, get good, easy. No, he's lost at this point. Get a life noob Fremo. Bro, shush about the donations. What do you mean? I'm saying good stuff. Saw some I recommended. Oh, that's W's. White Van Gogh, you've got a very good recommended. What? Cleveland Massachusetts Periwinkle Flander the Fourths just types a little C. He's been typing a few of them. We ain't giving you nothing. Bro, listen. I'm not asking for donations. I'm asking for a thumbs up, as Flixr6 did drop. I'm asking for a thumbs up, a comment and a subscription. Doesn't hurt you, doesn't take a lot of time. Show the respect. 10 viewers, 3 are Ben. If 3 of them are Ben, that's 3 extra likes, come on. 1 is me. Indeed, and I've liked the video. Get on my level. Sheesh. Nah, we're all on the same level here. Watching Dusty Pro League, we're all chads. Double digits, hot dang. We're hitting records. Some letters getting typed. Matthew v Apollo's the only fun one to watch, the rest are so unbalanced. Hey, you need to think about it. There's going to be flicks against SKEPTAAR, there's going to be me v SKEPTAAR, me v Bannockburn v SKEPTAAR, Bannockburn v Flicks. There's big balanced games. The Pennyman Apollo, nice SKEPTAAR. Hear me out, pistol only. Unfortunately, there will be no pistol only for you. White Van Gogh as well, unfortunately, no pistol only. Dank Express, there won't be a melee only either. Apollo's took his time to get out of spawn. I wasn't watching, as obviously I'm looking at chat, but don't know what's took his time there. SKEPTAAR limited to knife. That's a wee shame. Play Happy Wheel, Rainbow Six Siege on top. Jeez, peeps, man. Bannockburn knows. Right, back into the game. 3 ace charges getting slapped down there, and that is going to cause some damage to the walls. I don't know, he's used all 3. I don't know what his plan is, how he's going to work off using all 3. Could have just limited himself to 1, could have limited himself down to 2. And so if he's going to use all 3 of his main gadget, he's got to play off it somehow, and we're going to see how this plays out in the round with a minute 20 left, isn't a lot of time. Sees Moxie on drone, Yell pings him, but Apollo's left his drone out in the open. If SKEPTAAR gets off his drone, he's going to see that the Apollo drone is just right in front of him. But SKEPTAAR isn't on his drone, he's on the cameras, and he doesn't see Apollo's drone. Wow. Fair dues, he just doesn't look over there. Apollo's made his way into CC, he's going to do a pointless spray through the wall. I mean, it is opening up an angle, to be fair. But this is a weird approach. It seems a bit all over the place. SKEPTAAR doesn't seem aware at the damage that's getting done to his site. He's going to be actually pushing to 90, or not to 90, sorry. Pushing into Fountain and looking at the double doors. And I tell you what, Apollo can get a plant down. Is he going to open up another wall? Is he going to put... He's got 30 seconds. He's got to push in and plant. SKEPTAAR is in offices. SKEPTAAR's taking such a big gamble here. Apollo's in. The glass breaks and SKEPTAAR doesn't hear anything. Now, Apollo pushing himself back to the back of armories. This is a perfect spot to plant. He's got to stick it. Pros do not fake. He saw this in the rank game. Pros don't fake. He stuck it. SKEPTAAR's out of position. Moves into sight. Sees Apollo. And Apollo 25 gets the kill. Score is 5-2. That is such a big round from Apollo. SKEPTAAR gets put gamble that he's going to push in through office, but he doesn't push in through office. Apollo capitalises on that, gets into armory, pushes himself up to the back of armory, and gets that bomb down. Brilliant play from Apollo there. That is amazing, and I've got to get through this chat quick because you guys are spamming up stuff. Some of the stuff is pointless, like, oh, it's melee only. We're not doing melee only, but some stuff is actually good. I'm Mr. Beast, go hard and I'll give you 1 million peso. Hey, how about you just give me that for free, right? I think that's fair. I'm giving you Dusty Pro League, I deserve 1 mil peso. I don't know how much that is in pounds, it's probably going to be like something really cheap. I have dislike that poop for real. Hey, you better change to a like because Apollo has just got a brilliant round. Just like, this shiz fire. Indeed, Joseph, Periwinkle, Victorio, Biden knows his stuff. This is fire. SKEPTAAR solos the verse for real? Hell no. SKEPTAAR has got challenging games coming up. There are some good games coming up. Facts, Flex R6, you know. I choked on crisps. Unlucky Kill Green, hope you recover. SKEPTAAR's a horror YouTuber. Literally. SKEPTAAR Scare Saturday or Sunday, whatever it was. Bro, SKEPTAAR fighting demons or some shiz. Tough. Seychelles and Bannockburn and Code Green popping off in chat when seeing Apollo win. Finally an interesting round. Hey, there's been a lot of interesting rounds. Apollo's won too, they've been very interesting. Get in, massive round Apollo. Apollo threw that so hard. What did he throw? Just one. Get straight in and then slimed with mans. Flex doing the clapping emojis. Right, and that's me at the bottom of the chat. We've finally reached the bottom, that's good. Oh, C4 gonna get shot. That would have been big. If Apollo accidentally shot the C4 there, that would have been giant. But he didn't. Unfortunate. He's put a claymore down at that window, ready for the jump out. That does make me think, if Apollo can get a plant, if he can jump in and plant without getting killed, then that's a big opportunity to just sit outside, and he's definitely won that one, he cannot lose it. SKEPTAAR, and if the rotate wasn't there, it would have played in his favour even more. Floor zone's going to get put in, And it looks like he's going for the kill on it. That's not going to work though, as they take too long to detonate. But he's going to swing the window. SKEPTAAR gets hit. Same with Apollo. Shots traded out. And Apollo might go for round 2. He's going to use another drone. Now he could use this drone to push SKEPTAAR out of position, and then while SKEPTAAR is rotating, Apollo could get the kill. But instead he's just going at him and then exploding. I mean, I don't even know what that is. I had like another second in him. Gonna swing. SKEPTAAR's peeking it. Oh no, Apollo could have died there. SKEPTAAR had a good chance to get the kill. SKEPTAAR is keeping Apollo pinned down. He's been on this window for the whole round. And another swing happening here. Of course, you can't react in that time frame. Apollo, he's gonna probably swing again. Let's see how he approaches this. Leans to the right, swings to the left, and shots getting fired, but no shots getting landed. SKEPTAAR just chilling in bathroom. Another Flores drone coming out, and it's just... I mean, it could have got shot there, but it's just not going to be getting used effectively, is it? I mean, that could have killed him there if a second was took off the countdown, but it didn't, and this is a big chance for SKEPTAAR. There you go. SKEPTAAR gets the kill. That one, I admit, wasn't as exciting. I think we all expected Apollo to die. For Apollo to win that round, he would have had to get some miraculous headshot. And he didn't get that headshot. You know, he was on that window for so long, and he was just wasting utility. He wasn't rotating. You could tell that it just wasn't looking good. And it's 6-2, match point. SKEPTAAR could win this one in such a flawless effort. C4 go boom, says Cold Green. Cold Green is sad about Apollo's loss there. Man, Flores drones are used for removing utility. Stop trying to kill him with it. TF. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's used for utility and for pushing people out of position to get them killed on the rotate. So Apollo's definitely not used much of Flores. He doesn't really know how to use the gadget. And what I will say is, to use Flores gadget effectively, it is very difficult, especially in a 1v1, because there's not much utility. So you kind of have to use it for making the guy rotate and then killing him while he's rotating. Yeah. Let's go. SKEPTAAR flicks his pumped up. Snore noises, come on. Don't be snoring in this. It's been set up nicely for a comeback, and you never know what Apollo could have in his locker. Just one more round, my guy. Flicks is wanting SKEPTAAR to push over that final hurdle. Why won't you read my good messages? Look, the chat's been popping. I said to Barney and Apollo before the game that my messages have been ghosted before. It's difficult, man. But if you want me to read your message and I didn't see it, then just type it again, because I have caught up with the chat. I think his bottle went. Possibly. We'll see how this plays out. Still, the game's not over until the full time goes. I'll stop censoring you. Government figure, fair enough. Fair enough. Look, I'm just keeping it family friendly, guys. Anyway, SKEPTAAR, I think, yeah, he's right outside break room here. Apollo's going to swing, and there's no way that Apollo expects SKEPTAAR to be there. He's doing this crouch thing, leaning to the left while swinging to the right. Oh, this is a chance, and SKEPTAAR gets it. Oh, that's ended in a very sad way. Apollo's droning's not good enough. Didn't use his gadget there. And it's 7-2. But before you leave, one of this round wins the game. Anyone? Well, you were true, I guess, Bannockburn. Unsub, dislike and reported. Oh, come on, show some mercy. Right, before you leave, though, that's a crazy spam. I will give you a score, not a score, but a update on the standings. Right, let me get it loaded up. So, that is a SKEPTAAR 7-2 win. Cancel the game. I'm going to put that in just now. The winner is SKEPTAAR save. Right, next up is me versus Bannockburn. Now, when that match comes along, I will stream my perspective on my channel. Obviously, I can't host it. Now, I don't know if someone else is going to host it. Someone else might well do a reaction stream, so they might be watching the stream, and you can kind of watch them react to it, which is like them hosting. And it's weird, because if they do host it, they don't actually... It's weird, because they host it, but they're not the actual host, and they're just kind of filling in. So it depends if we want random people hosting, or if instead of that we would rather have just random people reacting. But yeah, next is me v Bandit Bond. That's going to be a big game. Make sure you're tuned for that, and I'll show you the standings. I'll see if that picks it. I don't know about that. Nah, right, I'll tell you. As it stands, top of the leaderboard is SKEPTAAR. He's played 2 games and won them both. He's got 6 points right now. Second place, we've got SP Taylor 82. He's played 2 games, won 1 and lost 1. Obviously, you can't draw on this. He's got 4 points. You get 1 point for losing, 3 points for winning. Chrissy Leiden, who has obviously what do you call it? Quit. He's backed out of it. He just doesn't like the game. I don't know why he can't just do the 1v1s. That's what we always say to him. Just do a 1v1, man. It's for your friends. But he's backed out of it. And so filling in for Chrissy Leiden, I think, is me. And then below Chrissy is Bannockburn, 1 point, 1 game, 1 win, 3 points. So Chrissy and Bannockburn both on 3 points. 5th is Apollo, 2 games and 2 losses. That is going to put him on 2 points. Not a good situation for him. And 6th is Stand Up Straw, SP Stand Up Straw. I think he has been replaced for Flex because he backed out as well. Same situation as Chrissy Leiden. Now who did Apollo? Apollo lost to Bannockburn and now he's lost to SKEPTAAR. So Apollo, he's had a really difficult start to the season here, and it's just going to be difficult. Will he pick up momentum later on? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. That's for yous to know and for me to find out. Thank yous all for tuning in. Actually, I should thank yous. Yeah, that makes sense. Like literally. Sorry. Gotta check the stream because I went off the chat there. Hold up. Damn, a whole lot of messages. Never mind, read my messages. Skull, mid AF. Mafia at bottom, how surprising. Bro, I'll get an 8th hand PS1 and buy Siege and shiz on you all. Dislike, W host, dislike mid host. 9 likes. Oh, guys, thank you everybody for liking. Be here on the next Dusties. Like them up. Look, I respect it. I really do respect it. As we want Dusty. Although I'm not sweating out content creation, of course, with doing not maximum effort, not minimum effort, we do want to try and push this out as much as possible. Check my TikTok. Gonna post some clips, maybe 1 or 2 clips on TikTok. Check the description. Subscribe. Oh, my controller. Subscribe to SP Apollo. Subscribe to SKEPTAAR. Their links are in the description. Follow my TikTok. Follow my Twitch. They're in the description as well. For copyright reasons, I've got the intro in the description. I think Flex dissed it. He was like, what is this song? I quite like it. The wee orchestra bit I think was really good. And it's difficult to get an epic song that's not copyright, by the way. Yeah, we're a copyright free channel. Oh my gosh. Jack Bounce, you've came in late, but you've liked the video. Whole load of respect to you, Jack Bounce. I think that is El Gordo. Seychelles, I can't lie, you did got me over like 1,000 views on a video on my TikTok. But look, my other videos have popped off as well, you know what I mean? That's only one video with you, cut. Anyway, unless you want to say some more, I think that's all. Stuart, disappointing. Hey, he's here, he's dropped the like. Watch it, rewind it, watch it back, check what happened. But you might have heard who's won anyway. Bad music, look, like I said earlier, it's difficult to find good music, but I do quite like it. The wee orchestra bit I think was quite epic. Bad everything, you suck. Come on, Seychelles, man. I carry in Rainbow. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully these can come thick and fast and we won't have to take another 5-month break. Thank you, everybody. See you in the next one. And that was Dusty Pro League back in action. Let's go!